Well, good morning and welcome back to more Dragon Warrior Monsters with only slimes. We've done some training. We're at level 31 now. Agility and intelligence are both maxed out. I don't remember. I don't know why agility has such a weird number it maxes out at, but it's there. We have a lot more health than I anticipated because we got like 4 different bard monster masters. So what I did was we were really close to having 100 monsters in the library, so I just went and recruited a couple of dudes that we didn't have and started training in the library, and it proved to be excellent training. The monsters here have the highest give the most XP out of any of the gates we currently have access to, and it had an abnormally high spawn rate for priests and bards specifically. I found 4 bards while training these guys. That being said, it still took about half an hour per level up on these guys because they require a lot of XP to go up levels. But we got to level 31. I'm really glad we found those bards because HP was holding us back on getting Whitefire. But with the bards giving us an extra 80 HP to work with across the 4 of them, we were able to get Whitefire and Thordane, as well as heal us all and revive. So we're doing really good on all of these guys. I do want to get to level 35 with these guys because I'm 90% certain that we won't be able to learn the combination skill because we don't have the components for it. But, you know, in that 10% off chance that we just learn it anyway, I want to just learn it anyway. Now, that being said, we still need to go through the Gate of Reflection, but I don't know if we actually need to do that. Okay, it looks like we do. Yes, we have been commanded to go through the Gate of Reflection. We do have to do so. Okay. I was wondering if we could just challenge the Starry Tournament instead. Because you don't have to go through all of these gates. We have because we've needed the training, but you don't actually have to go through all of them. In fact, you don't have to go through most of them. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and do the Gate of Reflection. Maybe we'll get up to level 35 while we do it. I did train here for a little bit while I was acquiring more monsters to unlock the library gate, and I can tell you that the monsters here do not give as much experience as the ones in the library, but it is pretty comparable. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get up a level. Who knows? We'll try for it anyway. We can get Evil Beasts and Slimeborgs here, so that's pretty cool. But now that we have strong skills like White Air, Whitefire, and Thordane, taking down groups of enemies is not really a problem anymore. We can take them down pretty quick now. But I will work my way through this dungeon and see what we find at the bottom. Okay, so we found a priest. So let me show you how I've been training while I've been here. Well, I guess once I get through these guys. I can show you the setup I've been using to train and get these guys up all of these levels. You know, I've been doing it in library where the priests spawn a lot faster and you get more experience per kill. But I have a pretty specific item setup. So we have the Sage Stone up at the top, which has actually been really helpful in training these slimes specifically because we have really high defense, so we don't take a lot of damage. The Sage Stone will break after enough uses. You can only use it during battle, but you can just use it. Your dudes will still do their attack, wipe out the enemy, and you heal up without having to use F or MP for it. So it can be useful in specific circumstances. But the Shiny Heart will just attract an enemy spawn. So if I found a priest, I would just sit here, use the Shiny Harp over and over, just use the fight command because these guys are already, you know, pretty well trained in doing stuff, so they'll just wipe out the enemy like this. If I start taking damage, I can use the Sage Stone, although that's been a lot less that's been happening a lot less at these higher levels now that I have higher level moves, because that was what was really holding me back. As soon as I got those high level moves, I really stopped taking very much damage. But, you know, you could just repeat this over and over until you go up the level you want, or you start getting low on MP, then you fight the priest and get fully restored. So this is how I have been training to get these guys up levels. Walk through dungeons until I find a priest, and then just sit here and use the shiny harp over and over to initiate combat, and keep going until I start getting usually to about the point where I'm under 100 MP on someone, at which point I would... Okay, yeah, those grizzlies are like the one thing that can actually kill me in this dungeon, because they can use that fast attack, which normally would do nothing, but they also have a high crit rate, the grizzlies do. So they can use their fast attack, get a high, and if they get a crit, they can still one-shot me. They can do like 290 damage in one attack. So it doesn't matter if I'm at full health, it doesn't matter all of my defense. If the grizzlies get a critical hit, which they are wont to do as grizzlies, it's bad times. And they, you know, have moves that let them go first, so even though I have max speed and would normally wipe everything out before it even gets a chance to attack me, they can still attack me first. So they're pretty much the only dangerous thing in this dungeon. But all that being said, I'm not actually going to sit here and grind this whole time, because, you know, I've got a show to do. I'm on screen now. I've got gold golems in the bank right now getting XP, so I really don't need to recruit anything more in this game. So we'll just wipe these guys. And there we go, back to full. Mostly just wanted the MP back at this point, but still very helpful to have. Alright, let's keep going towards the bottom of the place. But I did want to explain my procedure on how I've been leveling these guys up. Hey, speaking of level up, here we go, get to level 32. Still getting a lot of MP and defense, and pretty good amount of attack as well, but obviously agility and intelligence are already maxed. I did get KO'd by one of those grizzlies at one point, so Hale still needs another 2,000 experience to go up another level, but we're working on it. As soon as we have beaten the Starry Night Tournament, we'll have access to the family dungeons, and the slime family dungeon is, I think, the best grinding spot in the whole game. So once we've beaten that, it'll be a lot. Once we've beaten the Starry Night Tournament, it'll be a lot easier to level up. Okay, we're on the last floor. I kind of wanted to get into one fight so I can use... There we go. I'll get into this one fight so I can use the Sage Stone, just to top off my HP. Okay, that's fine. Before immediately murdering all of these guys. I'm fine on MP. I really just wanted to make sure I was topped off on HP. I don't expect that we're going to get up another level anytime soon. No, not even close. Alright, let's see what's at the bottom of the Gate of Reflection. Hello, how do you do? I am the Guardian here. My name is Durin. Yep, right out of Dragon Quest VI. You have good eyes. You're pretty good with monsters. I see you're a somebody. Wonder if you're good enough to fight me. Let me see how you fight. Come out, my servants. Literally. These are actually servants. Alright, cool. These guys, if I remember correctly, do have quite a lot of HP and quite a lot of attack. But I don't think it'll be too bad. I don't think we need to really set up on them. Oh, well, yeah, we really didn't. Okay. Wait, we didn't get any XP for that. You defeated them easily. Forgive me for having given you a fight with weaklings. The next one's a pretty tough one, though. It's a swordsman who wandered in search of the best sword in the world and at last came to me. Come on out. Yeah, having now played Dragon Quest VI, Terry's story is so much more tragic than I ever knew it would be. Because you actually do this fight in Dragon Quest VI. You fight Terry, who is now serving Duran. This is something I've never tried doing. Nothing happens. Okay. I was gonna say, nothing should happen. But yeah, you fight Terry, who goes to serve Duran, because Terry's whole thing is that he's searching for strength. Because the best point in Terry's entire life is actually right now, as we are playing in this game. Because after this point, oh geez, okay. Yeah, I might need to actually, you know, be a little bit... Okay, there we go. We'll charge, we'll do another mixed, How about that? Yeah, we'll double Hale's power, we'll increase our defense even more. Now, increasing our defense won't help anything if he... There we go. We'll get everybody's attack increased, because that's actually going to give us the most damage. Yeah, so increasing our defense doesn't matter if he gets critical hits. But we have Revive, so he can only take one of us out at a time. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, it worked. We're still not getting experience anyway. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Oh, how easily you defeated a brutal opponent. You're not bad. You're my kind of fighter. To have such a fighter so near, so thrilling. Yeah, I really wanted to actually revive my guy before we fought Duran, but... Oh well. So we'll spend this first turn actually setting up like we were supposed to. We'll do a mixed and a cautious. There we go. Get twin hits, so Hale is now doing more damage. We'll do another mixed. Do another mixed, and since Hale has twin hits applied, we'll do a charge. Okay, now everyone has twin hits applied, and Hale has decided that White Fire is still the best thing to do even with twin hits. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have you two continue to do a mixed, and you continue to do a charge. Because his regular attack still did some good damage. Interesting, so even with twin hits, he must have enough defense that, it's felt that regular attacks, or, you know, stronger attacks, that using Thordane and White Air and whatnot is still the better way to go about it, even with twin hits applied. Interesting. Because, like, our attack stat isn't really a slouch. Bird Blow. Interesting choice. Maybe I'll set Hale to mixed, just because I haven't, to see if he does anything different. Yeah, Vacuum Wave isn't doing anything. Let's see what Hale does if I set him to mixed. Because all of these guys have slightly different... Okay, we're just going to do increase again. That's fine. We don't need to do increase anymore. We're already getting diminishing returns from it. To be fair, our defense is absurdly high. So, the only thing I think he could actually hurt us with right now is a crit. It is still weird to me that apparently his defense is high enough that our attack, even with twin hits, would not be enough, would do less damage than using Thordane and Whitefire. But, sure, whatever. I'll let the AI do what it wants. Yeah, Terry's whole story is just really tragic. And it's very sad to think that him doing, you know, this monster tournament stuff to rescue his sister is probably one of the better points in his life. You even defeated him. Terry, I couldn't... Or, yeah, Terry question mark. I couldn't beat that guy. I mocked you, calling you a coward, someone who can't even use a sword. I take it back. You're invincible. Even without a sword, you're the best fighter. What's your name? Do you really want to tell your true name to Terry? Yeah. No, it's okay, I know. For some reason, I feel relieved. It's morning. Time to wake up. So long, Terry. Will we meet again? No, maybe we shouldn't. Let me give you some advice. Don't become like me. Once you've tasted power, you'll gorge upon it and it'll choke you. Perhaps it's too late for me, but you can still choose. You don't want to be like me. Farewell, Terry. I'm taking off. One more piece of advice? Sure. Take care of your sister, no matter what. Yeah, Terry goes on a great search for power because his sister is taken and sold as a slave by a crime syndicate. He goes to try and rescue her as a 10-year-old and gets beaten to near death, and then goes on a search for his entire life from that point to obtain power and try to find his sister, who he never manages to find until you find him. You didn't find out about the tournament? Doesn't matter. You're gonna win anyway. The Starry Night Tournament is approaching. Prepare yourself and rest your monsters. Alright. It's coming soon. The whole kingdom's excited. We slept off their fatigue in the stable. The day breaks. Oh, Terry, did you rest? Tonight is the night of the tournament. Masters from far are waiting for you in the arena. Beat them into the ground. Oh, don't worry. I thought it was to find your kidnapped sister, or was it to go back to your home world? Well, regardless, you've worked very hard. Both my people and the kingdom trust your ability. You will bring glory to Great Tree. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and save. There's no reason to deposit our items or anything because we're not going into a dungeon. We're just gonna go see how the tournament goes. Because that's all we really have left to do at the moment anyway. We're definitely not getting new people. Or we're not getting our final generation of slimes before the tournament. I guess we technically could if we really want to, but I'd really prefer to beat the tournament with these guys. Just because they take so long to level up. Alright, the kingdom that defeats all others will own the day. Which kingdom will wear the crown of victory? Let's begin. Alright, we've got an Orochi, I think that's a Centaur, and a Swordgon. So we've got a... yeah, Centaur, Orochi, and Swordgon. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna go with just a full charge strat, because I think we can do that for at least the first 2 rounds. Yeah, we can just go full charge strats for the first 2 rounds, it looks like. The last round, I think we'll need to do some setup, but... okay, enchanting us with a variety of graceful techniques. Not really. Okay, so we've got a unicorn, a mad dragon, and an andriel from Dead Tree. Interesting. So the mad dragon can do a lot of damage, the unicorn can revive, and the andriel is an andriel, which is just a generally pretty good monster. So as long as we take out the unicorn, we should be fine. Because the unicorn's the one that can revive, and we took them all out in 2 hits anyway. Thordain's strong. Thordain's real strong. There are 2 kingdoms that won all their matches. This is the championship. Let me introduce the 2 surviving masters. First, the rep of the host kingdom, Great Tree. From out of the dresser, the young, new, and talented Monster Master Terry. Huzzah. And now, the feared talk of the town. The hairy, three-eyed monster eater. The rep of Great Log will remove her mask. Give a big great tree welcome to... Milieu, our sister. Why, I can't believe. Why, Terry, why? Oh, I see. You were brought here just like me. I was brought to the Great Log. I was made to be a master by the King of Great Log. I couldn't go home until I got a victory. I had no choice but to work hard. Then I heard a rumor about Great Tree, that there was a promising little master. I couldn't believe it was you, Terry. I'm glad to see you again. But after all this, there's no turning back. Ready, Terry? This fight will be our reunion. Alright, she also has a metal slime. Or a metal king, I should say. I think that's a Rainhawk? Yeah, Kodal and Rainhawk. Kodal and Rainhawk are also both really good monsters, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one where we are gonna need to do some setup, so we're gonna go straight into Mixed right off the bat. Their Metal King can't do much damage to us. Good. Alright, we've got a couple twin hits, and we've got some defense, a burst of magic energy. Okay, so he used Mega Magic, so he has no more MP, which I'm fine with. We're gonna do another burst of Mixed. Stop spell. Kodal no longer can use spells. Cool. We've got twin hits on everyone and increase on... Okay, well. Thanks for that. We'll set you to charge, you to cautious. Spot attacks with full force on that Kodal. Okay. We'll just do charges at this point. Because really the only thing they can do to hurt us is critical hits. As long as we don't get any crits, we're fine. Now, that Metal King might have, like, Revive? I'm not sure. But now we just need to... Now it's just a fight against Metal Kings, who can't really do much damage to each other. We just... Both sides are just hoping for crits. Crits that actually land, thank you. But it's 3 against 1, so as long as he doesn't have an ability to revive his friends, we're fine here. Because even if he does get a crit against us, one of our guys can keep attacking while the other one revives. Oh boy, we could be at this for a while. Okay, well, never mind. We took him down. We have way more HP than they did. I wish we got experience for that fight. Oh, man. That would have been like 10k right there. Metal Kings give you so much experience. And with that, we have won the Starry Night Tournament! Milieu, you're useless now. Don't you mess with my sister. Hey! Hey, hey! Bring her back! That was the whole point. Is the tree gonna grow again? Oh, Terry, well done. You won! My kingdom finally realized its long-time dream. You're the true master, the Starry Night Monster Master. Well, were you able to find your sister? But unfortunately, she's been taken away again. So you'll be able to find her again if you make a wish. Oh, it started. Look at the sky. I don't remember how long this goes on for. I was gonna keep quiet during it, but man, it just keeps going. But yeah, so with this, we have beaten the base game. However, there is still one more challenge left. With the base game beaten, we will have unlocked... No. We gotta go find our sister. And we can now... We can also explore a little bit. But we won't be allowed to actually do much. You did it, Terry. His Majesty's very happy. I'm relieved. Oh, you won't actually let me do anything either? Apparently. Bird flying in the sky. Alright. Am I supposed to... Sorry, at this point I'm trying to figure out how the heck I'm supposed to leave. Anyway, we need to... There is still one more challenge that we can do in this game. And that is to fight the Master of Masters, who is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat them with our current team. But that's what we're gonna have the Gold Slime team for. And we'll see. We'll see how things work. Are you gonna fucking let me go down the stairs, dude? What am I supposed to be doing here? Do I have to talk to everyone? I might just have to talk to everyone. Yeah. I got tickled. You did great, here's your reward. And we also get a kiss. Okay, cool. I'm a true master. I was a master once. I fought in a tournament, but I was brought here just like you. Oh, it's just... Okay. Go to the shrine, seek the truth, follow me to the shrine. Yes, there we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot we could just fall down these. I probably should have done that before. That would have been faster travel on several occasions, but oh well. But yes, so we can come back and we can fight this previous master here, who is definitely the strongest opponent in the game. It will be very tough. I remember what his team was, if I recall. That was a weird sentence to say. I believe I remember what his team was, and I remember at least two of them. I don't remember what the third one is. But he's real strong, and I'm not confident in this team beating him. Frankly, I'm not even super confident that the 3 Gold Slime team will beat him, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Is this... Oh! Alright, we hatched a friend. This is the new spirit of Great Tree. This is the true meaning of the Starry Night. Wadabu is born from the true master and the power of Great Tree. That is the reason why the ancestors of Wadabu had to have us hold the tournament. Eventually, Wadabus go on journeys and create new Great Trees. Now, Terry, go on. You can go back when you touch Wadabu. You'll find your sister. Just like me in the past. Hello, friend. And it was all just a dream. I guess. I don't know. Milu's sleepy. But we can also look in the dresser, didn't find much. Clock reads midnight. There's no doors here. I don't know how people get in and out. Oh, I slept well. Oh, Terry, how long have you been up? No way, it's still midnight. If you stay up too late, monsters will come and carry you away. Go back to sleep. Oh, it was so close. I could have won. What? Oh, just a dream, Terry. We fought in my dream. What? You had the same dream? You say it wasn't a dream, it was true? Ah, yeah, it feels like the fight was real. It only could have been a dream. You were in my dream. Now go back to sleep. Okay. Oh, Terry. What's in your pocket? It's a piece of meat. Oh, wow, it actually wasn't. Alright, cool. Yeah, man, I love this game. I do plan on trying to fight the master of all monsters. We'll see how that goes. I expect I'm going to need to do a lot of training, but now that we've beaten the base game, we'll have access to the monster family dungeons, which the slime family dungeon is the best place to grind because you can just find wild metal kings there and metables. So they're not guaranteed, but they're pretty prevalent and give a shit ton of experience if you can beat them. So we should have a lot better grinding opportunity now, which I'm probably gonna need. But yeah, that does it for the base game. We have answered the question, can you beat this game with only slimes? Yes. The beginning was hard. The rest of it was just kind of grindy. And our move pool wasn't as limited as I thought it would be. I definitely had a few more fusions than I actually ended up needing, and didn't think about that super well. So I definitely could have sped things up a number of ways, but you know, for a largely unplanned attempt, I think this was pretty fun. It's a pretty cool little challenge to do as well. Pretty fun one, if anyone ever wants to try it themselves. Also, I just love this game, so I highly encourage anyone to give it a shot if you haven't. I will say the second game is, I think, overall better, but both games have completely different feels. This feels more like a dungeon crawler based in Dragon Quest, whereas the other one feels like more like a Dragon Quest game with dungeon crawling elements. If that makes any sense at all. But yeah, I'll see you guys after the credits, where we start working our way towards trying to fight the true master. I'll see you guys there.